Hello! So I'm going to show you another super high calorie recipe that I often make. This is actually my favourite meal that I ever make. It's basically burger and homemade chips with a kind of salad. It's so easy to make, it's packed full of protein, the homemade chips taste really good. It takes about half an hour, doesn't take much skill. I'm going to show you exactly how to do it, so you just follow me basically. Cool, right, let's get started. Right, so this is all the ingredients that I'm going to need to make this. I'm just going to show you quickly what they are. So you're going to need some burgers, quarter pounders, a potato, some lettuce, cucumber, whatever you want to make your salad with, some cheese, lots and lots of oil, and some sauce if you want, just to put over the salad. Optional, but also pretty handy. So the first thing you want to do is get a large frying pan and pour a lot of oil into it. So I'm going to show you how much I'm using. See, that was almost half of this bottle. But don't worry, you can always recycle the oil. Once you've done, you can just put it in some Tupperware and save it, use it another time. Don't put that on, don't put it on the heat for a while, because otherwise it's just going to start spitting everywhere and it will get annoying. But just fill it up for now, and that's all you need to do. Right, so the next thing you want to do is start peeling your potato, which I find to be extremely annoying. Okay, so this is a kind of ridiculously badly peeled potato just because my potato peeler is awful, but it doesn't really matter. So what really matters is just chopping up your potato into thin slices that kind of look like chips or fries or whatever you want to call them. Okay, there we go. So I've chopped up this potato into thin slices like this. Try and make sure they're all roughly the same size and width so that they cook at the same rate. So we're just going to leave those there for now. Right, so grab another separate frying pan to cook your burgers in and heat up that frying pan with some oil. Grab your burgers. I'm just going to use 2 today, so I'm just going to leave these 2. But what I like to do first is to pre-season them with some herbs. Turn the heat up for the oil to maximum, because you're going to want this to be very hot when you start frying these fries. Grab all your fries at the same time and just shove them into this pan here. Once your fries are in there, you can season them with whatever you want. Make sure that they're evenly distributed so that they're all covered in oil, because we want them to cook at exactly the same time. Right, so while we're waiting for that, we can start making some salad. So I like my salad pretty basic, so I'm only going to use lettuce, cucumber and some sauce. So literally just get your lettuce and chop it up. Right, that's pretty much done for me for salad, to be honest. Okay, now we turn our attention to these burgers. Just whack those on. So I'm trying to time it so that these burgers cook at roughly the same time as the fries do, so that obviously we don't have a mismatch of when they're ready. But you've got to keep your attention on these fries, because sometimes they can be cooking and you don't even realise. So just take a look at what's happening underneath. The best way to cook these fries is to just check underneath at the bottom every now and then, and once they go a golden brown underneath, you need to turn them all over. But at the moment they're not quite there, so I'm just going to leave them. Okay, so I think these are starting to cook now. So let me just have a look. You can see they're starting to go golden brown, so we need to turn them all over. Also, make sure you turn your burgers over every now and then so that they're cooking evenly. Now, to make things a bit easier for cooking these fries, you can always add more oil so that the oil level goes up and that it all cooks more evenly. So I'm just going to do that now. And I'm also going to switch these two over. Now, the reason I'm not using any bread with these burgers, as you know, the burgers usually come in a bun, it's just my personal preference because I feel that eating a lot of bread really fills me up and I then struggle to eat anything else. So I just prefer to eat it without bread than eat all of this rather than eat it with bread and only eat half of it. So I think it works out better in the end. Right, so these burgers are pretty much done, so let's just put them on my plate, like so. And it's very good timing because these fries look just about done as well. I do like mine kind of well done, so a little bit burnt, so that's why they're a bit brown right now. But if you want them, less well done, then just take them off before. It's taken about roughly half an hour since I turned the oven on, and about 20 minutes of frying the potatoes and probably about 15 minutes of frying the burgers. So, see, that's roughly how long it takes. It's not long at all. Now I have to get rid of all this oil, so if you want to drain your oil and use it again, because there is a lot of oil there, which is easily usable again. There we go, so that's saved the oil that I used, and you can use that again to fry some chips in the next week or so, but obviously not much longer than that. There you go, homemade fries and naked burgers, and let's just see these chips. Now I guarantee these chips will taste better than any others you've eaten before, or fries if you want to be American about it. But just look, so. Now for some added calories, just add some cheese onto the burgers. And there we have it, finished. Now that is a very high calorie, high protein meal that is, it's going to be tasty, I can smell it already, and it's only taken 32 minutes. Now I think we both know that that looks amazing, and it was really easy. I fully recommend making your own chips at home. It's not difficult, it's cheaper than buying chips and tastes so much better. Now I estimate that there's 800 calories, maybe even to 1,000, depending on how many chips you make, how much sauce you use, how much cheese you use. So this is a really good meal for trying to put on weight. So yeah, that's it, and I'm gonna eat this now. So hope you enjoyed it, hope this was useful. I'm gonna make some more later in the week, so see you later. Bye!